Tom King offers years of experience as a certified specialist for Napa Collision Centers. His hours are Monday through Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. For a free estimate, stop by or call him at 634-9296. Quality service that you can trust with an honest and fair price. Tom King's Collision Center in Neon. Call 634-9296 for a free estimate.
I'm Tom King, and I approve this message.
Hello, my name is Kevin Hall, the new owner of the Holland Jones Funeral Home, Jenkins Chapel. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce myself to you, let you know who I am and what I stand for. You know, the people in Jenkins and Fleming Neon and Mac Roberts are such wonderful, proud people. They've worked so hard with their hands and taking care of their neighbors. That's one of the reasons I wanted to come and be a part of your community. The new Holland Jones Funeral Home at Jenkins. Give us a call at 606-821-2191.
Hello, we're the Crows. This is Nancy Kraft Crow, my wife. I'm Richard Crow. I'm a retired business and economics teacher, taught all over Eastern Kentucky for 40 years, and we want you to know that you're watching Jenkins Television on Channel 99.
Alrighty, I want to welcome everybody out to the special call meeting of the Jenkins City Council, April 22nd, 2026. I hope y'all rise and we'll say the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Where's the clerk?
Somebody's got copies.
Oh, somebody need to call the roll. Establish a quorum.
She'll be here in just a second.
Yeah, she'll call it. Will you call the roll, please?
Yes. Ernestine, Chuck, Sean,
Here.
Rick,
Here.
Quinn,
Here.
Garnet.
Here. This is a resolution.
MOU. Randall, do you have the updated MOU with the changes in it?
I don't know how updated it is. We did our own resolution. So I don't know if you've got my resolution or we see what draft you're handing out there on the resolution.
Already, Chris had the one with the changes made.
Well, let me see what I do. Yeah, that's an earlier draft that the Highway Department attorney prepared, but I've revised it to work in the MOU. The resolution doesn't mention the MOU at all, so I just worked the MOU in.
Or you want to go ahead and read the MOU and
The one thing about the resolution, there's a clause in there about the Commonwealth acquiring property in the name of the city. We had asked if that needed to be put in the MOU, and some of our folks seem to think that needed to be a separate resolution. I think from our perspective, we were fine either way, whatever satisfied the city, but some of our leadership, they kind of mentioned they felt there to be a resolution take place.
Well, I mean, that's the first I heard that.
Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, we're fine either way as long as it satisfies the city. So if you're good with...
Wait, did you say they wanted a separate resolution or a separate MOU?
They were fine with the MOU, and there was a few minor tweaks that they made. So I think we're good with the MOU as it's written here. The resolution, they felt like there needed to be something else. We know that y'all passed a resolution, what was that, 2.5 weeks ago, regarding this matter. So internally, we kind of thought that satisfied it, but some of our legal folks seem to think that there needed to be a separate resolution, and that's why they had this additional document. And this resolution...
Okay, so I didn't change any of the content in her resolution that has the condemnation.
Okay.
But I did add that all of these tasks are mentioned in the MOU that will be attached to the resolution.
Okay.
So I think I'm addressing your concern.
Okay.
We're just double covering it.
Yeah, we want to make sure.
Well, last week's resolution was a concept thing.
Understood.
Generally, we would agree to do that. This is the specifics
Right.
of accepting the MOU.
Which one are we going by?
Well, it's not that one. It's mine. Let me read mine. Yours is an earlier draft prepared by...
This one.
Yeah. That's...
Now, which one are you talking about? I'm sorry, are you talking about the MOU or the resolution?
I'm talking about the resolution.
The resolution?
The memo changes, we didn't have any issues with them. We accepted those changes today.
Right.
But when I looked at your resolution does not mention the MOU. I've got the time together.
Understood.
Like this.
Understood.
And that's all I did.
Okay. Oh, I follow you. Gotcha. I think we'd be perfect.
Why don't you listen to what I read?
Sure.
And you can sing me down.
Oh, no. You wouldn't want to hear me singing anyway.
Let me make sure you get all my good drafts. Because we did go back and forth today on some things. So. All right. Mayor, we have to present to City Council a resolution. Then the resolution would be adopting a memorandum of understanding, and I'll read both of them. Okay. City of Jenkins Resolution, April 22nd, 2026. Resolution for authorization of the Department of Highways to act on behalf of the City of Jenkins, whereas the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Department of Highways proposes to construct a project designated as 12-173 to provide for construction of the access road to the proposed Grandview High Ground Development site in Letcher County. And whereas the City of Jenkins agrees to cooperate with the Department of Highways as set forth in the attached memorandum of understanding, parentheses, quote, MOU, end quote, close parentheses, semicolon, and whereas the Department of Highways proposes to keep City Council regularly informed of the project decisions and the status of the phases of this construction, and whereas the City of Jenkins desires the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Department of Highways to take all actions required to acquire as established in the attached MOU, including needed right-of-ways and easements for and on behalf in the name of the City of Jenkins for the proposed project described herein above, including when necessary, title acquired by the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Department of Highways for and on behalf of the, that should be city, through condemnation proceedings initiated pursuant to KRS 177081. Whereas the City of Jenkins agrees as stated in the attached MOU to allow the construction of the aforementioned roadway and agrees to allow the Department of Highways and contractors selected by the Department of Highways to perform the required work on the right-of-way owned or controlled by the City of Jenkins. And now therefore the City of Jenkins does hereby resolve and agree to accept the proposal of the Department of Highways and agrees to the conditions set forth in the MOU. Furthermore, by passing this resolution, the City of Jenkins is also authorizing the mayor to sign this agreement and all necessary documents needed to complete the MOU agreement on behalf of the city. At a special meeting, the City Council is blank day of blank 2026, signature line, Todd D. Cruz, Mayor, attestation, City Clerk. Okay, so I just wrote the MOU.
Excellent.
Okay. Now let's talk about the MOU that you would resolve to pass. All right, memorandum of understanding. This memorandum of understanding, is MOU, close is between the City of Jenkins, party and the first party, hereinafter referred to as, quote, city, end quote, and the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Department of Highways, hereinafter referred to as, quote, KYTC, end quote. Wherefore the parties desire to set out the ownership of the roads and streets necessary for the development of the Grandview project, a higher ground project located at Highway 23, Jenkins, Kentucky, hereinafter referred to as, quote, the project, end quote. And further, the parties desire to enter into this MOU to set out their mutual understanding of the responsibilities for the design, construction, and operation of roads and streets currently being planned for the project. And further, it is in the intent of the City of Jenkins to execute an annexation of the entire Grandview High Ground project site such that all affected property will be within the city limits. Now, therefore, the parties hereby agree as follows. That number one, at the inception, the city will be deemed the owners of all roads and streets designated for the project. Number two, it is the city's responsibility to name said roads and streets at the outset. Number three, it will be KYTC's responsibility to acquire all rights-of-way necessary for the project. Any titles acquired by negotiations or condemnation shall inure to the city. Number four, KYTC shall be responsible for the design and construction of all roads and streets dedicated to the project. All design or map shall designate roads and streets as city-owned. Number five, KYTC's responsibility includes designing safe and efficient roads for the project suitable as a public thoroughfare for the anticipation of traffic, including road design, drainage, signage, and items required by the Manual on Uniform Traffic Control Devices, parentheses, MUTCD, close parentheses, or other federal or state design specifications. Number six, to the extent permitted by law, during the design and construction phase, KYTC shall hold harmless the city from any liability to persons or property or any contractual claims paid by contractors or subcontractors. 7, KYTC agrees to keep the city reasonably informed of project decisions and status of construction. Number 8, KYTC shall secure a qualified contractor who has the requisite skill, reputation, and capability to construct the roads and streets as designed. Number 9, KYTC will inform the contractor of this MOU. Number 10, KYTC shall have responsibility to pay the contractor and oversee the construction process. Number 11, once the roads and streets have been constructed to design qualifications and ready for public use, KYTC shall turn over responsibility for the roads and streets to the city. Number 12, the KYTC will prepare a list or description of each road and street constructed to the city. Number 13, once the construction is completed, the city shall assume responsibility for operation, current maintenance, and future maintenance of all roads and streets associated with the project. The transfer to the city shall include all, quote, as-built, close quote, plans for the roads and streets. Number 14, should there be the necessity to, that's a misspelled word there. All right, should there be, number 14, should there be the necessity to contact either party, and the contact person is designated as follows: for the city, Todd D. Bruce, Mayor, P.O. Box 568, Jenkins, Kentucky 41537. For KYTC, Charlie Dale, 109 Lorraine Street, Piper, Kentucky 41501. Number 15, any changes to this MOU shall be in writing as executed by both parties. Number 16, the city shall ratify this MOU by resolution of the city council. In witness whereof the parties have set their hand this day and day aforesaid, signature line City of Jenkins by Mayor, Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation County Department of Highways by Tyler Wayne. All right, so that's what's before me.
All right, I need a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
Having a motion, second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign.
Is that for the resolution or the MOU?
The
Accepts the
resolution brings the.
You're authorized to
brings the
give
MOU.
the sign. That's in the resolution.
Okay.
So it's all
It's all
done.
in one.
He needs to go ahead and sign it. And you can copy for them too. I didn't get that copy.
Now you need to test it, I think. Man's got to sign the MOU.
MOU. Sign it.
Do y'all have somebody here to sign? Yeah, sure. Okay, so.
Just mean buy and add.
Well,
Oh, okay.
as your title, whatever that is.
Understood, project manager, KYTC.
A bunch of copies for you. Now, the next thing you might want to consider, first off, can you all tell them how many streets you think would be designated, or is it too early to tell? Because the next thing y'all gotta do is name the streets.
And I think I've got an email from Lisa Towns that's got it sort of, where we can look at it and see what's what. I'll get it to the council.
Do you have how many roads or streets will be involved? I think soon to tell.
We've got that design laid out. This map doesn't show everything in the housing development. You'll have the main road coming from US 23 up to the housing site, and that road will continue to a certain extent. And I think there's 2 additional streets inside the housing development. But like you said, Lisa can get you all the details.
Yeah,
on the
I
layout of the
think
streets.
it's got the layout, so I think you ought to be thinking about whatever you want to do.
I've done suggested one in the email, agreed with it. Grandview Drive,
Is the main road up?
the main road, yeah.
But we've got time to think about that, so I'll get it to you. Alrighty, that last thing on the agenda, need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion. I'll second it.
All those in favor say bye.
Tom King offers years of experience as a certified specialist for Napa Collision Centers. His hours are Monday through Friday from 8 until 5 o'clock. For a free estimate, stop by or call him at 634-9296. Quality service that you can trust with an honest and fair price. Tom King's Collision Center in Neon. Call 634-9296 for a free estimate.
I'm Tom King, and I approve this message.
Hello, my name is Kevin Hall, and I am the owner of the new Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Jenkins Chapel. I was born and raised in Virgie, Kentucky. I'm the son of Lacey and Jennifer Hall, and the grandson of Clint Reed and Racine Dameron and Flem and Marthy Hall. I've been in the funeral business now since I was 18 years old. I've been a licensed funeral director and embalmer for almost 30 years. I bought my first funeral home in Virgie, Kentucky, Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Virgie Chapel, back in 2002, and decided to come to Jenkins for this location to help serve the people. You know, funeral business is very simple. All you have to do is be good to the people. It's always been my motto, to be honest with them, be sincere with them, and help them when they need help. And that's what I hope to bring here to this area. You know, in Jenkins and Fleming Neon and the surrounding areas, the people have worked so hard all their life to get what they have, and they're proud people, and we've never forgot who our neighbors are. So if you'll stop in our funeral home and visit with us, or give us a call here at the funeral home at 606-821-2191, you'll see that we're the same kind of people. We work hard, we're proud people, we're honest, and we believe in helping our neighbors. So anytime you need to know about funerals here at our funeral home, we have a website you can go to. It's hallandjones.com. There's a section on that website. If you'll click email notifications, every time that we put a obit on the website, it'll automatically email you and let you know who's passed away in the area. We also have a 24-hour obituary line that's updated daily. Anyone who passes, if you don't have a computer, you can go and call this number, 606-639-4363, and listen to our 24-hour obituary line. But again, thank you for accepting me here in Letcher County, and I look forward to helping all of you.
I'm Dr. Ferris Carter, infectious disease specialist at MCHC, and you're watching Jenkins Television, Channel 99.